that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the ground, it's Savage. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the shotgun. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pinch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Ooh, catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep his drive moving.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
This offense has become a 1st down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Knowles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
When they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So the offense. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
That's going to go down as an empty possession for this this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Florida State offense on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The shotgun handoff here. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quick pass, the catch is made. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Savage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
It's 2nd down after that completion. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional.
Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. The pass rush closing in. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tiny space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now. And now the try here for the extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, leading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. He comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Ball handed to the running back. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 42. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Seminoles looking to keep this drive moving.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He hands it off from the gun. Fighting him off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
The Noles are going to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down.
Touchdown, Florida State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And here's the handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Draw to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running through the tackle. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Noles are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. And they get the completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A change of direction. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Other schools around the country. Slippery Rock, 22. University of New Haven, 7.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. You see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows